evening, everybody. It's Billy. And I'm here with my buddy Don. Hi, Don.
Hiya. How are you?
And this is the Dead Time Radio Show. How's everybody doing today? We are doing all right. We're a little tired. We had a long weekend. It was a very rough one. But that's the nature of the beast of our career. But today's episode is going to be fun. We really want to thank everybody that's listening. We're having a good time doing this for you. We hope you're enjoying it. Don, the last episode, apparently a lot of people really liked it.
Cool.
That was the one about ancient mysteries.
Nice.
In fact, one of our friends put on there my favorite episode. I love it.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So that was really cool. If you guys want to send us an email, send us stories, send us ideas, things you want us to talk about, things like that, send us an email at thedeadtimeradio@gmail.com. We really like hearing back from you because it makes it even more enjoyable when we can see the response that we get from people. So let us know what you think. What was your week like, Dawn?
This weekend was a nightmare.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. Oh, so I get home this morning, and I find out that my husband fell down the stairs.
Oh, great.
From the 5th step all the way down. So he's got like a hurt elbow, and I was like, "Do you need to go to the emergency room?" And he's like, "No." And I said, "Is this like the universe's cruel joke that I work at the fucking hospital and I have a husband that's probably got like a splenic laceration or liver laceration? He's not going to go to the hospital?"
That's all right.
He woke Finley up. He fell so hard.
What was he doing?
Well, he went upstairs to turn my electric blanket on. So when I got home, the blanket would be warm.
See, no good deed goes unpunished.
It's stupid.
He should have just said, "Let the bitch be cold."
Exactly. Famous last words right there.
Right.
Let the bitch be cold.
Which is beautiful because that's what our episode is about, is famous last words. So Eric's famous last words would be, "Let that bitch be cold."
No, his last words would be, "I'm okay. I'm fine.
I ain't going to the ER.
I'm fine." Yeah.
I'm like Eric, though. I mean, you saw what happened to me at work last night where something's going on with my hip.
Oh, yeah.
And I just walked it off. I was like, fuck that.
Off.
So, I don't know. It sucks. So, famous last words is what we're doing today. And that sounds pretty fun. We found a couple websites. We're going to basically look at some of the last things that people said before they bit the dust. It sounds interesting. So we figured we'd do a show about it.
What does that mean, bite the dust? You just take a big mouthful of dirt?
Well, yeah, if you think about it, when you get buried, they throw dirt on you. And I guess if you're not in a casket and they throw dirt in your gaping mouth.
Your dirt mouth.
You're biting the dust.
You're biting the dust. But if you're biting it, that means you're not dead.
Maybe, if you're a zombie.
So, no, that's why they have a wake. That's why Irish has wakes, because back
just
in
in
the
case
day,
he wakes up from a big fucking
like they were in a coma.
bender.
Yeah, dude. You're
Mr.
out there laid out
O'Shaughnessy,
for 3 days.
He drank a fifth of tequila last night. I have a terrible Irish accent. It sounds more like Scottish and fucking weird. That? I don't know. I don't know. I'm fucking delirious right now.
No. We had lots of fun at the end there because we were cutting up being stupid.
Yeah, but that's always the way it ends. We always have, like, we get punchy early in the morning.
We do.
And then we laugh at the stupidest shit.
Yep.
But it's fun. It's what makes the job enjoyable. Because the rest of it's a shit show.
We're saving lives.
For fucking 36 straight hours.
Saving lives.
All right. So, well, you know, it says right here in her 2014 memoir, Ginger Alden revealed that then fiancé Elvis Presley's final words. Wait a minute. I thought he was married to Lisa Marie Presley.
No, that was a long time before.
A long time after? So he found some other chick and was going to marry her?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there's some. I learned something tonight. All right, anyway, before his death in 1977, which he died on the shitter, which would be very embarrassing. During a night of sleeplessness, Presley told Alden, I'm going to the bathroom to read. The rest of the essay is history. See, now that's fucking beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. That's poetry right there.
On his throne as Elvis Presley, he passed away.
He died on the
going
porcelain
to the
throne.
bathroom to read.
Nice.
What if he wouldn't have went to the bathroom? Would
He
have
probably
still...
would have died in bed.
He wouldn't have died.
No, he would have died in bed.
I think so.
Yeah, it was his time.
Was it an aneurysm or...
I don't know. He took so many drugs, he was constipated. And
Oh,
that
yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
constipation is mainly opioids, right?
Yeah, that is a side
So-
effect if y'all are unaware. If you take pain medication, you have constipation. So...
You can't poop!
You can't poop!
Your shit is full! All right, the next one, let's see, Joseph Wright. Wright, a linguist, edited the English dialect dictionary. His last word? Dictionary.
Did
What?
he drop the mic after that? Or
Right?
he just like...
Yeah, like he just laid
like,
there with his arm
I'm
up,
fucking finished.
opened up his palm like he was dropping
Dictionary.
the mic. Dictionary.
Boom. That was it.
Fucking awesome.
Famous last words, man.
Italian artist Raphael's last words was simply happy. Well, that's kind of cool.
Happy.
He died a happy man. He had a great life, I guess.
Yeah, happy.
That's fucking cool. Gustav Mahler, a famous composer, died in bed conducting an imaginary orchestra. His last word was Mozart.
Wonder if that was like a curse. Mozart!
Right?
Like
Yeah,
he was
like
cursing.
like Star Trek. Con!
Exactly. It was Mozart with a lot of exclamation points.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Blues singer Bessie Smith died saying, I'm going, but I'm going in the name of the Lord. Well, she was like full on.
Wow. Right
She
up
knew.
there.
It would have been better if she sang it while she died. I would think.
I'm going on. I'm going in the
Hallelujah.
name of the Lord.
Hallelujah!
Woo!
Jean-Philippe Rameau, composer, objected to a song sung at his bedside. Oh, see, this guy's fucking diehard. He said, "What the devil do you mean to sing to me, priest? You are out of tune."
Oh!
What?
I guess that would be... It feels like the devil's coming to get you if you are a composer and all you know is music and
Right.
tones and tunes and...
And dude, if
you
I were
fucking
that
sing
priest,
the last song to me of my entire
right.
life out of
I'm-
fucking tune.
I'm singing my last rites, and I'm a priest, and this motherfucker says that, like, bitch, you're going to hell.
What the devil do you mean to sing to me, priest? You're out of tune.
Motherfucker, you're going to hell.
See, that kind of sounded Scottish, so
Right.
I think that was wrong.
Maybe. I think it was pretty strong. Frank Sinatra died after saying, I'm losing it.
Oh, I wonder if he saw some people.
Frank, you never lost it, buddy.
Frankie, man, he probably saw some dead people and he goes, dude,
Frank Sinatra
I'm losing it.
is one of the biggest historical poon hounds.
Oh, Frankie.
I like Frank.
I like Frank, man.
I
I
like
think
the
he just
old crooner.
carried that energy that was just
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
want a little bit of that.
Start spreading the news.
Da da da.
I'm leaving today.
Da da da.
Fucking love Frank Sinatra.
Me too, I love Frankie.
George Orwell, probably one of my favorite writers. His last written words. That's not spoken, dumbasses, but that's all right. We'll let it go. At 50, everyone has the face he deserves. He died at age 46. Well,
You didn't make it there, sir.
he didn't make it, so he
You
didn't
can't say
have
that.
the face
So
that
at
he
50,
deserved.
your face is dead, rotten
Yeah,
flesh face.
I don't know, man. That's pretty
Dead,
crazy.
rotten blue-gray flesh face.
William Henry Seward, U.S. Secretary of State and architect of the Alaska Purchase, was asked if he had any final words. What, did they murder him?
I think he
How do
was
you
not-
ask somebody if they... You got any final words
What are
before
your
we
final
cut your
words
head off?
before we hang you?
He replied, nothing, only love one another. Ah, what a bright message. Do you know that William Seward, do you know much about him?
No.
Okay, so he was like a really staunch supporter of Abraham Lincoln and abolition and all that other shit. He ended up getting fucking stabbed.
Dude.
That he was part of the assassination plot against Lincoln. Wow. And he ended up getting cut up in his home.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy, man.
Wow. So love one another because he didn't.
Right?
Yeah.
He was a hero, man. The guy was a fucking hero. Jean-Paul Sartre, philosopher, turned to his partner Simone de Beauvoir, that's a cool name, and said, I love you very much, my dear beaver.
What
Aw.
does beaver mean?
He was talking about her poon.
Is it because he eats his wood?
He eats, he eats something. He loves his beaver.
No, it's his beaver. So the beaver eats wood.
It's
so
his
that's
deer beaver.
His deer beaver eats his wood.
That's like slang, though. You know that.
Well, beaver is female, but is Simone a man or a woman?
Simone is a female name. Simone de Beauvoir.
My dear beaver.
He's going to miss that
Did
beaver.
she have buck teeth?
No, that's not
No,
why
it was
he
like
was
beaver
calling
beaver.
it. Yeah.
So he was going to miss her.
He was missing
Punani.
her fur burger.
I love you very, very much, my dear beaver. She
miss
should have
you.
said, I love your beaver very,
Right.
very much.
I love my
I love
fur
my
burger.
beaver. Fur burger.
Margaret Sanger, one of the most vile fucking humans on the planet.
I don't know who that is.
Her last words, a party. Let's have a party. Yeah, you fucking racist. All right, Rainier Maria Rilke said, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
I don't want the doctor's death. I want to have my own freedom.
What does that mean? Was she like,
Maybe she
terminal?
was in a hospital.
and she didn't want to have like,
I mean, those words sound like everything we fucking hear every night with
Yep.
every crazy patient that
Yep.
comes in. That and help! Help!
help me. What do you think we're doing?
Right? Nostradamus predicted,
Nostradamus.
tomorrow at sunrise, I shall no longer be here.
Oh, he predicted his own death.
He was right. He actually predicted his own death to the date, they
Oh,
say.
wow.
That
So-
he actually wrote it all down. He knew when he was going to die.
Yeah, but does that mean he was prophetic or he made it happen? Like you're just
I don't
going
know.
to die
That's
tomorrow
a
and you're
good.
dead.
That's a good question because I mean, you
'Cause
can
if you
create
don't-
your own destiny,
Right. If you don't, then you're a fraud, like your whole life.
right?
So either way, they were going to murder him because that was his last day.
Right. Well, some people do think he's a fraud. I don't know. I'm on the fence about Nostradamus. I enjoy reading his quatrains, but I
Yeah,
think
but
they're
we've talked about that
yeah.
before. We
I
don't
just
really
think
know.
they're way too open for interpretation.
You and I could do some quatrains.
Right. Tomorrow at noon, the beaver shall hunt the wood. That could mean anything.
That could mean anything. But
I
you
know
are
what it
right.
means in my brain.
But you are right.
Right.
Because you're always...
That's right. And
Beaver's always hunting the
so
wood.
if I get laid tomorrow, I predicted it.
You did.
I
You
predicted the beaver hunted the wood.
it. You predicted it.
The beaver will chew the wood.
No, then you have an issue. That needs to be looked at by a
Right?
medical
Like,
professional.
please don't chew.
No chewing. No chewing.
I should have a sign.
no blowing
chewing.
into. I don't know why it says blow. Why you call it blow? Because you're not blowing into anything.
I guess it's a little more polite than slurp.
Slurp job.
Slurp job. I think we should.
Slurping.
I think
No,
we-
wheeze the juice.
No wheezing. One strop a customer, please. Vladimir Nabokov was an entomologist, particularly interested in butterflies. His last words, a certain butterfly is already on the wing.
What
wow.
the fuck does that mean?
That's poetic. He's calling himself a butterfly, talking about how he was going
he's
to
fixing
die.
to die.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
On the wing?
On the wing. Herman Melville. You know who that is, right?
No.
He's the author of Moby Dick.
Oh, cool.
He died saying, God bless Captain Vere, referencing his then unpublished novel, Billy Budd, found in a bread box after he died. Who puts their fucking unpublished novel in a
book
bread box?
In a bread box.
That's
I
a
don't know.
big bread box, because back
Dude.
then they had like full-size sheets of paper.
Right, so...
It wasn't like a
Was
little
he-
paperback.
Yeah, but it's not paper. Like, it's
Parchment.
parchment. So is he trying to keep
He's
the
not
moths
that
away
old.
from it? Yeah, but if he's trying to keep the moths that eat cloth and stuff,
Yeah, but I don't think moths eat paper. Do they? Termites do.
maybe termites. But
Yeah.
if you put it in a wooden bread box, that kind
Maybe,
of keeps it.
maybe.
Maybe just trying to keep the moisture out of it. I don't know. We need to ask him.
Marie Antoinette, a very famous Karen, stepped on her executioner's foot on her way to the guillotine. Her last words,
Pardon-moi, monsieur.
oh my God, pardonnez-moi, monsieur. Wow. Karen to the end. Totally.
Pardon me for breaking your fucking toes
Right.
before you hang me.
I wouldn't have,
Before you chop my head off.
I wouldn't have said pardon me. I would have been like, bitch, get out the way.
Why are you fucking blocking me?
My head's got to be cut off
do
now.
this. And then
Get
they
your
poke
damn
my
foot,
eyes.
right? Yeah.
Should say, let
Ri-
this poke with my eyes.
Richard B. Mellon, a multimillionaire, was the president of Alcoa. He and his brother Andrew had a little game of tag going for about 7 decades. That's a long-ass game of tag.
Right?
When Richard was on his deathbed, he called his brother over and whispered, "Last tag." Nice!
Cool.
Andrew remained it for 4 years until he died.
Aw,
Dude, that's totally
cool.
something I would do
You
to my
fucking
brother.
Totally do that, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Tagger it.
You know, my brother, sometimes when we call and talk to each other, we always insult each other because that's what you do with your siblings. And we say something like, we'll go, "Shut your fucking mouth," right? And that's what I'm going to say when I die.
Shut your fucking
Right?
mouth.
If I'm alive or dying before my brother and he comes to my deathbed, I'll be like, "Dude, come here. Joe. Shut your fucking mouth." And then I'll die. And he will laugh his ass off while he's crying.
And then
it'll
he'll
be
die
beautiful.
because he's died of laughter.
Right? It'll be beautiful.
And then
Harriet
he'll fall on
Tubman.
top of your body.
Harriet Tubman, who died in 1913. Holy crap, I didn't know that.
Wow.
She gathered her family around and they sang together. Her last words were, "Swing low, sweet chariot." Wow. Swing low,
Sweet chariot.
coming for to carry me home. That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
She was die hard till the end, man.
She was coming for to carry me home. I guess that means
But
death.
she died a free woman. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Isaac Newton. He died.
He
Did
died.
you know Isaac Newton died?
He died.
Yeah.
Yep. The apple hit him in the head.
He
No,
was
wait, that was
humble.
the wrong one.
He said, "I don't know what I may seem to the world, but as to myself, I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore and diverting myself now and then in finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than the ordinary, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me." How long did it take him to fucking die?
I was gonna say, man, you're a long-winded.
Fuck, dude.
Dude.
That's like that sounds like the dramatic deaths you see on TV.
With
where
her hand up.
Yeah, it takes the guy like 45 minutes to fucking die.
He could have just said, "She sells seashells by the seashore,"
Yeah,
and then died.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Instead
what.
of
That's what he's
800
saying
more.
right there.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
But in a shorter version of
Oh my
that.
god, that's fucking awesome.
Finding a smooth.
I mean, you look
pebble
at
with a
Isaac
prettier
Newton.
shell.
All right, he's got this soliloquy. He actually gave a soliloquy at his desk.
His
death.
last words.
Okay, and then you got fucking right up here, one word, happy.
Or Mozart.
Or Mozart.
Yeah.
You pretentious fucking, you and your fucking gravity.
Like a boy playing on the seashore
Yeah.
and diverting myself.
What the
now
hell?
and then. And
it sounds
finding
like
a
what's going to
smooth-
happen when you die.
It is.
You'd be
That's
like,
me.
Now I feel like my ureters are starting to flow, and I will urinate as soon as I leave,
And then my
I
sphincter
will,
will let go.
my sphincter will relax, and I
then
will
my
defecate.
Essence eau de toilette will.
Please don't
permeate.
be discouraged by the scent that emanates from my body as my corpse lays here. That is only the smell of methane escaping my body. That would be your fucking last
That's my
words.
famous last words.
Yes.
Mine's gonna be "fuck you, Billy."
Oh shit! No, yours will be. No, you know what mine will be. Now, what I would have done.
He always does that shit to me at work. Know what I would have done. Know how I would have scanned that.
Leonardo da Vinci was also overly modest, saying, "I have offended God and mankind because my work did not reach the quality it should have. The Mona Lisa isn't good enough." Dude, Da Vinci's like one of the most...
Well, that is such a martyr. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about? Your
The
last
guy
words
was
has
amazing.
to be a martyr.
I wish I could draw as well as he did.
Dude.
He had some awesome fucking artwork.
Oh, woe is me.
Look at the Sistine Chapel,
I just
man.
painted the most famous painting in the
Yeah.
universe, and it's not good enough.
Yeah. He's like me. He was a perfectionist. He just was never good enough.
Never
I
satisfied
totally
with
get
anything.
that. I totally get it.
Never satisfied.
Louis-Marie Therese de Saint-Maurice,
Bless you.
right? The Comtesse de Versailles. I probably butchered that.
Yeah.
Let one rip while she was dying.
Nice!
She said, "Good. A woman who can fart is not dead."
Nice! That's me! That's me! I claim that one.
That is fucking brilliant.
That is classic.
Oh, man.
I'm going to have to remember that one.
Dude,
Rip a fat one.
that's fucking awesome. Buddy Rich. great drummer. Died after surgery in 1987. As he was being prepped for surgery, a nurse asked him, "Is there anything you can't take?" Rich replied, "Yeah, country music." Fucking awesome. That's clever.
And they played country music while they were doing the surgery. That's why he fucking died.
Right, probably.
They had Jason Aldean or so. It's 1987, but they had
Hank
Garth
Williams
Brooks,
Jr.
Hank Williams Jr. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Johnny Ace, an R&B singer, died in 1954 while playing with a pistol during a break in his concert set. His last words were, "I'll show you that it won't shoot."
Like,
okay.
hey, hold my beer. Watch
right?
this.
Yeah.
I'll show you that it won't shoot in my face.
Yeah, that's like the famous redneck last words, "Hold my beer."
Yeah. Watch this.
Johnny Ace, you know who else did something like that? Was the first singer for the band Chicago.
He shot himself
He shot himself in the head
because he was fucking around?
because he was fucking around with a gun.
Don't do it, man.
Here's the public service announcement.
PSA.
Always treat a gun like it's loaded. Don't ever think that there's nothing in it.
Yep.
Just
always.
saying.
If you come into Billy's house, everything's loaded.
Yes.
So.
Oh, don't say that. I forgot to tell you, I lost all my guns in a very, very tragic fishing accident last week.
It fell in the water.
They're all gone.
And we have no bullets.
Yep, I'm unarmed.
Because they don't make them anymore.
Right.
They don't make bullets anymore.
Right.
So you can have all the guns you want.
With no bullets.
With no bullets.
So then you could do that. I'll show you that it won't shoot, and you would be correct because you wouldn't have any bullets in it.
Yep.
This guy deserved it because
it shot a meat bullet because he froze it
right
in the freezer, and you could CSI showed you
bullet?
could do a meat bullet. You can freeze meat.
A meat bullet.
And then it dissolves, and then no one will even know what happened.
I'm gonna start using that to the ladies.
I have your meat.
Ladies, have you ever had a meat bullet? Let me show you the proper way to consume a meat bullet.
No.
You just walk into these things.
I do, man. I'm tired.
Richard Feynman, the physicist, author, musician, professor, and traveler. What didn't he do?
Right.
Died in Los Angeles in 1988. His last words, "This dying is boring."
Nice.
Well, aren't you a pretentious fuck?
Well, because he changed his profession like 5 times.
Make up your mind what you wanted to do, dude.
He had wanderlust.
I guess.
He had to move on to the great adventure.
Yeah.
In the sky.
Benjamin Franklin lay dying at the age of 84. His daughter told him to change position in bed so he could breathe more easily. Franklin's last words were, "A dying man can do nothing easy."
Those are called death rattles. Those are like the last breaths. So the daughter was trying to make it better, but...
Our forefathers were brilliant men. Fucking brilliant men. And
Benjamin Franklin.
Very witty and cunning. No, cunning's not the right word. Who knows? Albert Abraham Mickelson. Mickelson dedicated his life to measuring the speed of light and was the first American to win the Nobel Prize in Physics.
Sweet.
Even as he was dying at age 78, he was measuring light. He wrote in his log, "The following is a report on the measurement of the velocity of light made at the Irvine Ranch near Santa Ana, California, during the period of September 1929 to dash."
Line.
That was it. So he must have died just like heart attack suddenly, you know? Maybe he had a stroke.
Or he aspirated on his turkey sandwich.
On his meat bullet.
Meat bullet, yeah. He ate a meat bullet.
Thomas B. Moran. Moran was a pickpocket known by the nickname Butterfingers.
Oh.
He reportedly stole as many as 50,000 wallets in his career. Wow. He died in Miami in 1971, and his last words were, "I've never forgiven that smart alecky reporter who named me Butterfingers. To me, it's not funny."
Nice.
Fucking sweet.
Butterfingers.
Fucking. Is that where we got the term? No, I'm sure that came from somewhere else.
No, they named him. It had to be before then.
Yeah. Murderer James W. Rogers was put in front of a firing squad in Utah and asked if he had a last request. He replied, "Bring me a bulletproof vest." Well, aren't you clever?
Wah, wah, wah. Fozzie the bear. Waka waka.
Yeah. Waka waka waka. Charles Lucky Luciano was a mob leader who helped the U.S. work with the Sicilian Mafia during World War II in exchange for a reduced prison sentence. His last words were, "Tell Georgie I want to get into movies one way or another." And it worked. His life story is told in the movies Lucky Luciano, The Last Testament of Lucky Luciano, and many more. Nice.
So did he knew he was going in? So he was hanged, or
No, he just died of old age. He died in Sicily because he was not allowed to come back to the States.
Yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, he died in Sicily.
Wants to get in the movies.
Yeah, well,
I just thought like a movie theater when it said that.
Yeah.
Like you can buy a ticket or go in the back door.
Right. Well, if you're dying, they kind of frown on corpses going to the movies.
I don't know. Did Weekend at Bernie's go to the movies? He went everywhere else.
Yeah,
They just totally rode him
I
in
don't
on
think
some
that they knew
handshake.
that he was a corpse, though, except the people who knew he was a corpse.
The two people.
Yeah. Spankelink. John Arthur Spankelink. I like that name.
Spanky Link.
Was executed in Florida in 1979. He spent his final days writing these last words on various pieces of mail. Capital punishment means those without the capital get the punishment. Wow. No,
Wow.
I don't agree with that, but of course, I'm not going to be executed anytime soon, I hope. Thomas J. Grasso, convicted murderer, used his last words to complain about his last meal. He said, I did not get my SpaghettiOs. I got spaghetti. I want the press to know this.
Oh, shit. You're 5 years
What?
fucking old.
Right?
You asked for SpaghettiOs for your last meal, and then you bitch about it because you got spaghetti? Chef
You know
Boyardee
what?
did not want to promote the last meal there,
He
dude.
shouldn't have even gotten the last meal.
SpaghettiOs.
Fucking murderer, man. Arthur Conan Doyle. You know what he wrote, right?
No.
Sherlock
Holmes. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
He died at the age of
Brain's not
71 in his garden. He turned to his wife and said, "You are wonderful," then clutched his chest and died. Aw,
She broke his heart.
that's beautiful.
His heart was broken. He fell over dead.
He looked at her and smiled. That's
And
fucking
said, "You're
beautiful,
beautiful."
man. You are wonderful. That's love right there. That's real love.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
You're wonderful.
T.S. Eliot was the writer. He was only able to whisper one word as he died. Valerie, the name of his wife. See, that stuff's cool, man. That's like awesome. Valerie.
Cool.
Actor and comedian W.C. Fields died in 1946. His last words were, "God damn the whole friggin' world and everyone in it but you, Carlotta."
That's you.
He was speaking
You're
to
gonna
Carlotta
fucking say
Monti.
that. God
his
damn the whole
longtime
friggin' world
mistress.
and everyone in it.
Bury me upside down so
But
the world
you.
can kiss my ass.
Mara.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But you, Mara. So
Oh, he's talking to his mistress.
Yeah, Carlotta Monti was his longtime mistress. Dude, could you imagine if his wife was standing in there when he said that? Oh, I
God
bet she
damn
was
the whole
pissed.
friggin' world and everyone in it but you, Carlotta.
Wow. Percy Granger was an Australian composer who, with his dying words, told his wife Ella, "You're the only one I like."
Yep.
That's fucking
That's,
beautiful.
yep.
That's awesome.
You are the only one.
I like those. I like those last words.
Yeah.
Because that's like true love right there, man. Whenever
You're
you
the
hear
only one
stuff
I
like
like.
that, yeah.
Okay, so there's two different things. You can love somebody but not like them.
Right.
So that's what I tell my husband a lot. I like you. I really like you.
Yeah.
Like my first husband, I told him a lot. I don't like you. I don't like you a
But
lot.
you didn't love him really either.
I didn't love him really. No, you're right. I was doing it because my mom said we weren't going to last and
So you did it out of
trying
spite.
to prove her wrong.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a very...
You're stubborn.
You tell me if I can't do something, like we were talking about this weekend, and I'm going to do it. I guess at the detriment of myself, so.
It happens.
I wouldn't be where I am now if I didn't go through all the shit I went through, so.
That's right. Michael Landon, best known for
Oh.
Little House on the Prairie and Highway to Heaven, died of cancer in 1991. His family gathered around his bed, and his son said it was time to move on. Landon said, "You're right. It's time. I love you all."
Aww.
Who the fuck is his son to say that?
I mean, some parents hang on for a really long time, and you have to
He
say,
was like-
if it's time for you to go, we're going to be okay. I had to
No.
tell my dad that. My dad
That's-
was hanging on.
But that's like code for hurry up and die so I can get that money.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
My dad was hanging on.
I'd be selfish, I think, if I was at one of my mom and dad's
You wouldn't want him to
I'd
be
like,
suffering
"Don't leave
anymore,
me."
dude.
I know, but it would still suck
I
because
know,
they're
but-
like my best friends.
I know, but in the end, you're just like, look, everything.
I wouldn't
everybody's
say
gonna
it
be
was
fine.
time to move on. I'd be like, if
But
you want to
what I
go,
said-
go.
Mom's gonna be taken care of. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
care of Mom. Anna's got her house. We're gonna be fine.
I wouldn't say, hey, it's time to go.
Go on
You
now.
can't stay here.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on
Right?
the way out.
That's the way that sounds. It just sounds callous. I know it probably came from like his heart and he meant it in a
Yeah, I
good
don't
way,
think it
but
was
that's just
malicious
not
or negative.
Yeah, it's just not a right way to say it, I guess.
It's time to move on.
Vince Lombardi, football coach,
Ooh.
died of cancer in 1970. As he died, Lombardi turned to his wife Marie and said, "Happy anniversary. I love you."
That's fucking ridiculous. He died on their anniversary.
I don't think he died on their anniversary. I think he was just saying that. I could be wrong. I don't know. But that's sad.
That's horrible.
Dude, what a way to fuck your whole rest of your wife's
Dude,
life
yeah,
up.
man.
Every anniversary, you got to celebrate the death and marriage of your husband.
Shit.
O.O. McIntyre was an American reporter. He died at age 53 and spoke his last words to his wife, Maybelle. "Snooks, will you please turn this way? I like to look at your face."
Oh, that's what you say
sweet,
tomorrow. I love your face.
Right? I love her
your
rotten
I miss
face.
your face. Yeah,
Kiss that little face right off.
I know.
Edward R. Murrow, who was a journalist, reporter back in the day. He was 57. He
Wow,
died
that's young.
while patting his wife's hand. He said, "Well, Jan, we were lucky at that." Wow.
What does that mean? It's like,
I don't know.
did they just have sex or something?
No.
And then he was patting her hand?
No, I think
Oh, you were really good. We're lucky at that.
I don't know, man. John Wayne. Everybody knows
Oh, I
John
love
Wayne.
John Wayne.
He died at age 72 in L.A. He turned to his wife and said, "Of course, I know who you are. You're my girl. I love
Oh, in John Wayne voice.
you." That's awesome.
You're my girl. Oh, that's the great love story right there.
That is, dude. That's like, I like that.
That's what
kinda
everybody
stuff.
wants right
That's
there.
true love.
That's what everybody wants.
Yeah, that's true love. Man. Humphrey Bogart's wife, Lauren Bacall, had to leave the house to pick up their kids. Bogart said, "Goodbye, kid. Hurry back." "Not quite. Here's looking at you, kid, but close."
Oh,
That's sweet.
goodbye, kid. Hurry back. Oh, that tears my heart out.
Could you imagine
Uh-uh.
going to pick your kids up and then you get back and he's gone?
No, because then
That
you and your kids are going to have
sucks.
to find him
Yeah.
gone.
Before
Shit.
Ernest Hemingway committed suicide, he told his wife, Mary, "Good night, my kitten."
Oh, he
Wow.
called her kitten. And then he shot his face off.
I don't know if he shot himself. I don't know
He
how
committed
could-
suicide.
Yeah,
A
but
man
I
does
don't-
it strongly. They don't take pills. That's a woman's deal.
Sometimes they hang themselves. But I don't know if he shot himself or not. We'll have to look it up.
Committed suicide. Yeah, I don't know.
Donald O'Connor was a singer, dancer, and actor known for his role in Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the rain.
He also hosted the Academy Awards in 1954. O'Connor died at the age of 78 with his family gathered around him. He joked, "I'd like to thank the Academy for my Lifetime Achievement Award that I will eventually get."
Oh, God.
He still hasn't gotten one.
Oh, my God. That's so horrible.
Wow. That's a little narcissistic, wouldn't you say?
I think it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
That's
but-
what I would say. I'd like to thank the Academy for my Lifetime Achievement
Right.
Award.
Right, that I will eventually get.
I wouldn't say that.
See, that's narcissistic right there.
That I will eventually get.
Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Eugene O'Neal was born in a room at the Broadway Hotel on what is now Times Square. He died at age 65 in a Boston hotel. His last words? "I knew it. I knew it. Born in a hotel room and god damn it, dying in a hotel room."
Oh,
That's fucking awesome.
dude. Wow.
Jack Sue was an actor on the TV series Barney Miller. I remember him. You remember him?
Oh,
He was the Asian
who's
detective.
Barney Miller?
You never watched Barney Miller?
No.
Oh.
You're older than me, dude.
Yeah, but not by that much. Barney
know.
Miller was like in the 70s and 80s, in early 80s. It's like
I
up
was
there
5.
with the classic TV shows of like MASH.
I was 5.
Did you ever see MASH?
My grandpa would watch it.
Yeah. Well, Barney Miller was like around that same time.
Okay.
Anyway, there on the show there was a running gag about Sue's character making crappy coffee in the office. Sue developed cancer of the esophagus, and when he was being wheeled into an operating room, he joked to Barney Miller co-star Hal Linden, "It must have been the coffee." In a tribute episode, cast members raised coffee cups in Sue's memory.
Did he put arsenic in it? Like, I don't understand.
yeah.
What happened to your throat?
It was a smoker.
Yeah, they all were.
Esophageal cancer, yeah, back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Like, they had ashtrays on the airplanes, dude.
In the 60s,
Canned
yeah.
air.
Well, the 60s had commercials and, like, the game shows and shit.
Remember the
one
Camel
of the prizes,
commercials?
Yeah, one of the prizes at game shows was a carton of smokes.
Yeah. Or a year's supply.
Yeah.
A year. Yeah.
Josephine Baker.
Baker.
She knew how to party. She sang, danced, and acted. She adopted a dozen kids and lived in Paris. On the last night of her life, she left a party being held in her honor saying, "Oh, you young people act like old men. You're no fun."
Oh.
Wow.
She went on to the bigger party in the sky.
Yeah. Charles Gusman. Gusman was a writer and TV announcer who wrote the pilot episode of Days of Our Lives, among other shows.
Are the days of our lives.
As he became ill, he said he wanted his last words to be memorable. When his daughter reminded him of this, he gently removed his oxygen mask and whispered, "And now for a final word from our sponsor." That's fucking clever.
Oh, that's like the game show. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Right?
Doing your fingers forward and backwards. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
That was,
and now for a final word from our sponsor.
Who used to say that? That was the
Chuck.
Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Old Chuck and the dating game. Well, no, he didn't do the dating game. What was that other dating one that he did? You remember? Where, like, they would go on a date and then they would come back to the TV show to describe the date.
Yeah, I thought that was
Love
a dating.
Connection.
Love Connection. There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll soon be saying that, I hope.
Holy
And now
crap,
for
look. I didn't need Katie.
Nice. Now for a final word from our sponsor.
Right?
That's what we're looking for. We need some sponsors.
Groucho Marx. When Groucho Marx was dying, he let out one last quip. "This is no way to live."
This is no way to live.
Chico Marx, Groucho's brother, Leonard, who was better known as Chico Marx, gave instructions to his wife as his last words. "Remember, honey, don't forget what I told you. Put in my coffin a deck of cards, a mashy niblick, and a pretty blonde." A mashy niblick is a type of golf club. Dude.
So he's going to play cards, golf, and play the girl.
Bang a hot blonde.
A pretty blonde.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
To his wife. Not like John Wayne, like all
when
romantic.
I die, I
Yeah.
would like to have a girl with
niblick?
every hair color.
A what?
In my coffin.
A girl what?
With every hair color in my coffin. So it's different.
So
girl.
like a girl with red, blonde, and black?
Multiple. All the different girls.
Oh,
with
the
different
girls.
Hair colors.
That's not what you said.
That's what I meant.
A girl with different hair colors.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
They're
what you
not
would
gonna
do.
fit
You would
their-
find one girl
I would.
and like
I would
layer
totally
color
fucking-
her fucking hair
Yes.
and then laugh as I'm being
Yes.
fucking put on my little
And she would
boat
be
and lit on
300
fire.
pounds.
Yeah, I'm sure. Then the boat would sink. It would never fucking. I would never be completely fired up.
But she would be
My
your
Viking
mermaid and
funeral.
wrap you up and
Oh
eat
my
your
god,
heart.
could you imagine? That would be my
In
luck.
eternity.
Finding a mermaid and it would be like this gigantic.
Ursula.
She'd have a whale tail. For sure. She'd have a whale tail.
Yes, I would. If that was,
I know
you
would.
know
And
how
you'd be-
literal.
and you'd be giggling.
You know how literal I am.
Yeah,
Well, because
you'd
I
be
worked so
giggling.
hard to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I worked so hard to find this person that I was going to bury alive in your coffin.
I know how it is. I know these things.
That's what I do, man. We're besties. That's Katie.
Wilson Meisner was best known for his bon mots.
What is that?
I don't know.
What's a
Though he
bon
was a
mot?
successful playwright too. Now we have to look and see what bon
What is a
mots
bon
are.
mots?
What is
Okay,
a
hold
bon
please.
mot? Bon mots.
Oh, Finn loves when you look stuff up.
A clever
he'll say,
saying.
A what?
It's a clever saying.
A clever
A
saying.
witticism.
Witticism.
Often a witty riposte in dialogue.
Oh.
Well, all right. Now we
Finn
know.
will say, Billy's typing, because you can hear the...
He's known for the line.
Bon mots.
He's known for the line, "Be nice to people on the way up because you'll meet the same people on the way down."
It's truth. That is so true.
When Meisner was on his deathbed, a priest said, I'm sure you want to talk to me. Meisner told the priest, why should I talk to you? I've just been talking to your boss.
Nice.
Fucking sweet.
Look at that. I went over your head,
See?
bitches.
Now that right there is a bon mot.
I love that. Yes.
That's fucking sweet.
That is 100% approved.
Yep, I like it.
I approve this message.
I like it. Alfred Hitchcock. As he was
Ooh.
dying, Alfred Hitchcock said, one never knows the ending. One has to die to know exactly what happens after death, although Catholics have their hopes.
Ooh.
He was a Protestant.
Was he?
Yeah, because he's British.
So that was a poke.
Yeah, poke at the
Catholics.
Catholics. Because the Catholics...
Poke a Catholic.
The Catholics believe that they're going to heaven as long as they ask forgiveness from God, no matter what it is. Unless it's French kissing, then you're going straight to hell.
What the? Because it's French, or just because it's
No,
kissing?
because it's kissing and, there's weird shit. You
What
can
does that
murder
mean?
somebody and, go, can you please forgive me, God? And he'd be like, sure. But if you French kiss somebody, you're going to hell.
Why?
I have no idea. It's just
Did
some
God
weird
get
shit.
mono?
I don't know, maybe.
He just didn't want to kiss anybody anymore.
Maybe.
I think God got mono.
Maybe he got the herpes.
He's got the herpy
He
face.
got the herpes.
Or what is that you get on the face? Is that herpes?
The cold sores?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's herpes.
Yeah.
Herpes virus. You can't kiss people in the mouth.
Right.
God got herpes.
God got herpes.
He's forbidding that.
Pete Maravich, basketball great, Pistol Pete Maravich, collapsed during a pickup game. His last words, I feel great.
I feel great.
Contrary to popular belief, Maravich, you weren't great.
You're not.
Vladimir Lenin. Vladimir Ilyich Lenin's last words were, good dog. Technically, he said, Volt Sobaka. He said this to a dog that brought him a dead bird.
Aw.
Nice.
That was a omen. Your fucking dog saying, look, this is going to be you in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Good dog.
Right.
Dead bird.
Right.
That's a bad omen.
Blues guitarist Leadbelly said, Doctor, if I put this here guitar down now, I ain't never going to wake up. And he was right. Wow.
He shouldn't have put it down.
Right? Thomas Fante Delany was a mathematician. On his deathbed, he was asked, what is the square of 12? His last words, 144. He's right.
He is.
Yeah.
12 times 12 is 144. Nice.
That's pretty cool. Derek Jarman. Jarman was an artist, writer, and filmmaker. His last words, I want the world to be filled with white fluffy duckies.
Aw.
Nice.
He was 5.
He liked ducks.
He liked ducks. Fluffy ones.
Winston Churchill's last words were, I'm bored with it all.
Oh.
That's totally Churchill.
Yeah, you see him.
Clever. Yeah. Joan Crawford
With us.
yelled at her housekeeper, go figure, who was praying as Crawford died. Crawford said, damn it, don't you dare ask God to help me.
Nice.
She was a very narcissistic
You could
woman.
hear her yelling that.
Yeah. No wire hangers ever.
Damn it! Don't
You
you
ever see
dare
that?
ask God to help me!
Did you ever see that movie? Mommy Dearest?
Yes, it scarred me for life.
Yeah, beating
They
the shit
showed
out
it.
of her daughter with a fucking
Back in
wire
the day
hanger.
when they can show the stuff,
Yeah.
like they were showing it. Yeah.
Bo Diddley. He died giving a thumbs up as he listened to the song Walk Around Heaven. His last word was wow.
Did he see heaven? Did it open up? Is that why he
Maybe.
thumbs up? Like,
Maybe.
hey, we're on the gravy train
I
to
don't know.
the sky.
It's pretty cool.
Cool.
Mo Berg. Baseball player Mo Berg's last words. How did the Mets do today? Well, the Mets suck. So.
Wow.
Emily Dickinson. You know who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was a poet. Mm-hmm. Her last words were, I must go in, for the fog is rising. That was
fog.
poetic,
Yeah. Always to the end, man.
right?
For the fog is rising.
Truman Capote. As Truman Capote lay dying, he repeated, Mama, Mama, Mama. Yeah. A lot of people do that.
I think my dad saw his mom. His mom passed away when he was 12, and that's what he was saying. He was talking to her, and he said, Mama. So we assumed that she was in the room to get him.
Yeah.
Sad, so yeah.
James Brown, the hardest working man in show business, said, I'm going away tonight. My
Going
James
away.
Brown impression. I'm going away tonight.
Hey!
Ow! You know who did the greatest fucking James Brown impression was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he did.
He was fucking hilarious.
Yep.
Joseph Henry Green, surgeon, was checking his own pulse as he lay dying. His last words, stopped. Nice.
Stopped.
Wow. According to Steve Jobs' sister, Mona, the Apple founder's last words were, "Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow."
Huh.
Must have hurt. He had pancreas cancer, right?
Dude. Yeah, was it pain or was it elation?
Maybe. Or maybe it was like, holy,
wasn't
this is
pain.
kind of fucking cool. I'm
Yeah,
heading
like,
out.
what is that? Open it up over there. Oh, there's your favorite person.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Favorite person in the world.
Her last words were, "My most fervent wish is that I will not be replaced until a new president is installed." You know what? That's stupid. That's just stupid. Let's see here. Donald O'Connor. Dominique Bourgeois. His last words. What is he? He was a French grammarian.
Grammarian.
Oh, see,
Ooh, that's your
that'd be
best
my
friend.
kind of friend, man.
Dude, right there.
And he died on May 27th, 1702. I am about to, or I am going to die. Either expression
He
is
corrected
correct.
his own fucking
Dude,
self.
that's fucking awesome.
That's what you would do. Right
No,
before
he-
you die, you correct your own
He
fucking
didn't-
grammar before he passed away.
He didn't correct it. He even said either expression is correct at the end. So I'm about to, or I am going to die. Either expression is correct. That's me. That's totally
Totes.
fucking me.
Y'all are besties.
Yep. Abby
Besties.
Edward Paul, American writer, died in 1989. I did what I could. Maude Adams. Maude Adams is an actress. She died in 1953, and her famous last words, "Life is still full of joy. Thumbs up for joy and adventure."
Cool.
Nice. William Saroyan, American novelist, died in 1981. Everybody has got to die, but I have always believed an exception would be made in my case. What now?
Oh, narcissist. See?
There's so many narcissistic people. Leonard Nimoy.
Ooh, Leonard Nimoy.
A life is like a garden. Perfect moments can be had, but not preserved, except in memory. Live long and prosper.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Vic Morrow was an American actor. He was on Hawaii Five-0, wasn't he? He looks like, I think he was.
Looks like he was.
I should have asked for a stunt double. That's brilliant.
Yes.
Bat Masterson. We all know who that is.
Gunfighter.
Yeah.
Wild West.
We all get the same amount of ice. The rich get it in the summer. The poor get it in the winter. Wow.
Wow.
Prophetic. Ow. Sorry about that. Please excuse the loud noise. Louis the 18th. Is that 18? Yeah, that's 18.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yes,
That's
18.
Louis the. See, they got it wrong here though, because like now they're saying
No, it
Louis the
says-
17th,
Yeah.
King of France. Anyway, I think that's Louis. That's the one that got killed. A king should die standing. That's Marie Antoinette's husband.
Okay.
Billie Holiday,
Oh.
musical artist, died in July 1959. Don't be in such a hurry.
She's got a movie on Netflix.
Yeah. Ian Fleming, you know who he is, right? He wrote the James Bond novels.
Nice.
I am sorry to trouble you, chaps. I don't know how you get along so fast with the traffic on the roads these days.
What does he do?
That he was saying that to the ambulance drivers as he
Nice.
was headed to the fucking hospital. Beautiful.
Oh.
W.C. Fields. I'm looking for loopholes.
Okay. They asked him why he was reading the Bible on his deathbed.
Yeah. That's fucking
He's
great.
looking for loopholes.
Looking for loopholes.
They could live longer.
That's awesome.
Nice.
See if we can find some more here.
Just, you gotta view the gallery on that one.
I always get nervous when you get to view the gallery.
I mean,
Oh, Frida.
Frida, love Frida.
I hope
Frida
the
Kahlo.
exit is joyful and hope never to return.
Aw.
She was an artist
She was, yeah.
with a unibrow.
Yep, everybody
But-
remembers her. Very
You
colorful.
know what?
She has hands on her ears. Ew, I hate little hands.
Selma Hayek.
Look at her hands.
Selma Hayek did a great job being Frida.
Ugh.
Because you got to see Selma Hayek naked. And any movie with her naked is great. George Harrison from the Beatles. love one another.
Beautiful.
James Baldwin was a writer. I'm bored.
Nice.
Salvador Dali.
Oh.
Where is my clock? That's kind of
It's
funny.
melting off the side of the
Yeah, right?
mantle. Yeah.
Fuck
Tupac
you.
Shakur.
Yeah, you know
Fuck
why he
you.
said that? Because somebody shot him right there in the streets of Vegas. I was down on the Strip when that happened.
You were?
Yeah, I was actually at a show with my then fiance, and we were trying to leave the casino because the show was over. We were trying to get to the parking garage, and it was crowded as fuck in the casino. And we were like, why is it so... I mean, there was something going on. And then we got in the car, and traffic was all backed up, and we drove by the scene where it happened because it was right on the Strip. And then when we got home, we were like, what the fuck's going on? And we turned on the news, and they talked about Tupac died. I had friends of mine that were x-ray techs that scanned him and stuff.
No way,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then...
So the person that shot him, was he like over him?
They never
so
found
for you
him.
to say fuck you, he knew who shot him. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're looking at the face of somebody,
Yeah.
you just
Well, they
say,
never
"Fuck you."
found who shot him.
It had to be somebody that knew him.
There's
was
still...
standing
Of
beside
course
him.
there is. There's still speculation. A lot of people think it was somebody like Suge Knight, who was like...
So watched him die right there.
Yeah. But, yeah, he got shot up sitting in his car. So somebody came up to that car, and it's still an unsolved murder, if I remember correctly. Pretty crazy.
Crazy.
Eleanor Roosevelt said utter nonsense was her last words.
Nice. Oh,
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
I'm in no pain, don't cry for me. Rahman. I'm going to be with Allah. I made peace with God. I'm okay. Rahman, how do I look?
Float like a butterfly.
Right.
Sting like a bee.
Amy Winehouse.
Aw.
I don't want to die. Well, don't take
You're
heroin.
fucking 27, dude.
Yeah.
You're the 27 curse. So
She doesn't want to die? Then don't do fucking heroin. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Jane Austen, a novelist.
ooh,
I want nothing but death.
that's what you say all the time.
I know. It's true.
You're Jane Austen.
Karl Marx, the piece of shit that he is. Last words are for fools who haven't said enough. Right. Well, you freeloaded your whole life, so how do you know? Joan Crawford.
Ooh.
Yeah, we already did that
Yeah,
one.
we did that one.
Joe
Beautiful.
DiMaggio, who loved
Oh
Marilyn
my
Monroe
God.
his whole life. He loved her so much, and she did him
Oh.
wrong. She did him way wrong. I finally get to see Marilyn.
I'm crying.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird love story, but
He was madly in love
He
with her.
was.
She was
He
madly
was.
in love with him at first, but I think she was afraid to love somebody wholly.
I don't know.
Yeah, she was very troubled.
Yeah, I still think she
But
was
he
murdered.
was madly in love. I finally get to see Marilyn. Oh,
I think
tears
she
my
was
heart
murdered.
out. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think she took those pills.
Yeah, she was murdered.
Jack Daniel, fucking there's a dude.
Dude.
One last drink, please.
Nice.
Famous
That's the way
last
to go
words.
out, man.
Fuck yeah. Coco Chanel. You see, this is how you die.
Gracefully.
She was pretty
Yeah.
in her younger years.
Yep.
Very pretty.
Classic.
Josephine Baker. Yeah,
You
we
already
read
said that one.
Robert
Oh.
F. Kennedy. Don't lift me. Yeah. You know why? Because he had a big hole in the back of his head.
And his brain fell out.
Yeah.
Oh. We have patients that say that to us all the time.
Yeah.
Oh. I love these. These are amazing.
That was... Oh, see that? It's embedded in there. That's
Yeah.
some bullshit. Che Guevara.
Oh.
Another piece of shit. Shoot, coward. You are only going to kill a man. No.
With a cigar hanging
You're
out
not
of
a
his mouth.
fucking man. You are a fucking subhuman.
Nice.
Louisa May Alcott. Is it not meningitis?
Yes.
I'm presuming
May.
that she probably died of meningitis.
You have meningitis. Your brain is swollen.
Right?
Yep.
That's funny. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Well, we know what the other composer said about
Amadeus.
him. Amadeus basically said, I feel something that is not of this earth.
Wow.
So he was probably dying right at the transition. He could, like, actually see
Yeah.
what was going to happen.
Yep.
That's
They
fucking
say
cool.
stuff opens up.
Yeah.
Like the world opens up, universe.
That's really cool. Edith Piaf is a singer. Every damn fool thing you do in this life you pay for. Ain't that the truth, honey?
That's true, man. Yep.
Ain't that the truth?
Totally.
Pancho Villa, Mexican revolutionary general. Don't let it end like this. Tell them I said something. Okay, they did too. They just told everybody what you said.
Yep. Tell him I said something.
Laurence Olivier.
Last words were something.
This isn't Hamlet, you know. It's not meant to go in my bloody ear. Now, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What does that mean? What's that mean?
I don't know.
Lawrence Oliver.
Oliver?
It's
Olivier.
It's Oliver. You left you left as an enigma. You're Oliver. I'll add an I in there to church it up.
Church it up. Edgar Allan Poe. Lord help my poor soul.
He was a manic depressive.
Did he say that right as he had a heart attack from all the coke that he did?
I don't know. He
was a fucking cokehead, dude.
Sad soul.
William S. Burroughs. Back in no time. Voltaire.
Ooh.
After being asked by a priest to renounce Satan, now is not the time for making new enemies.
Nice.
Fucking hilarious,
Look at his face, man. He's just smirking.
You could tell he was a smartass. Just looking at his face.
Yeah, look at his eyes are like punchy.
Very intelligent, too. I mean, you can see it. That's fucking great.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's great. Well, that was fucking awesome. I think we've exhausted that one.
Have we?
I don't see any more other famous last words. So let's tell everybody here. Listen.
Thanks for listening. We love you guys.
Give us your
appreciate you.
Give us emails. Send us stories. Send us requests. Send us awesome
If you
feedback.
have family members that had any famous last words that you thought were fucking incredible and amazing.
Yes. We would like to hear that.
My gramps said this. It was awesome.
Send us an email at thedeadtimeradio@gmail.com. If you really like what we're doing, click that button to become a patron on the podcast website. And we will see you the next time. Bye.
Bye.